Hi, today I want to build a simple temperature alert system using a Cirkit Design simulation software. So first we need to bring out one ESP32, one breadboard, one DHT32 temperature sensor, one piezo buzzer, and also one OLED display. So first we need to, how we bring out the component in Cirkit Design is to, as you can see on the left side, we have to choose the parts and make sure we are on the simulation ready tab here, because not all the parts can run the simulation, only the simulation ready parts can run the simulation. Okay, so we can just either search the components, for example the ESP32, and bring it out like this, or we can just see the components here and just drag and drop, easy like that. Okay, and so how to wire it is like this. So you need to wire both the 5-volt power or the 3.3 volt on the top here to the breadboard positive side, and the negative we need to connect the ground into the negative rail on the breadboard. Easy as that. So first we have to wire up the DHT32 sensor. So we connect the ground and the 5-volt powers to it like this, and the data will connect it to the pin 4 on the ESP32. For the buzzer, we have to connect the black wire side into the ground and the red wire into the pin 15 on the ESP32. And for the OLED displays, similar to previous sensors, just connect the powers, and also the SCK is connected to pin 19 and the SDA is connected to pin 18. So this is how we connect all the components. And for the code, we need to include all these libraries. So how we include the library like this is to search the library here. Just type in the name for the library you want and then just click include. Simple as that. So since I already include, so I don't need to include it again. And this predefined is to define the OLED displays into like how much resolution it has. So here it has 128 by 64 heights, and the reset we need to put it to -1. And here is the code we need to put for the OLED displays in order it to work. And this is for the DHT32. We need to put the pin number. We need to define which type of DHT sensor is this. In this case, it is DHT32. And yeah, that's all for the DHT. And this is for defining the buzzer pin. So I already defined it to the pin 15. And we need to also define the temperature and humidity into float numbers. And setup here is to, let me delete this one. Okay, so here we need to define the buzzer as output so we can make sounds, and the wire begin, this one is to define the pin for the OLED display. In this case is connected to pin 18 and 19, and we'll start the OLED displays. No, this one is for the to start the DHT sensors. And this tool code is to define the I2C address for the OLED displays. For here, mine is 0 times 3C. Sometimes it's different, you have to check it. And this one is to clear the display first before printing anything. And the loop here, so we'll define the humidity and temperature variable as reading the value from the DHT sensors, as you can see here. And the displays here, we'll clear the display again. You have to set the size of the text that will print on the display to number 2, and we'll put the color as white color. If the OLED display can display multiple color, you can change it to whatever color you want. So here I'm putting white. So we'll set the cursor first to 0, 0, 0, and we'll print the temperature character, and then the temperature value, and also the C for the degree Celsius symbol. And next we'll print the next text on 0 times 30 row, and we'll print the humidity character along with the humidity value with a percentage. And this is to end the OLED display. And here is the alarm variables. So if the temperature is more than 35 degrees, and also so if the temperature is more than 35 degrees or the humidity is more than 80, the buzzer will make alert sounds. If not, the buzzer will be turned off. And here is the short delay at the end. So that's pretty much it for the code. And we don't need to care about the document text. And now we can run the simulations. Okay. Have to wait a while for it to compile the project. Okay. And here we can see the serial monitor on the bottom. And on the OLED displays, there's the text shows up. So how we can also adjust the temperature by clicking the temperature sensor and drag it to however we want, because this is simulations. There's a bit of bug here because I think the ESP32 microcontroller here is still in beta, so it has some issues where the buzzer couldn't make any sounds. So, and also the OLED display is printing some weird stuff here. I don't know why. So yeah, so this is how this system works, and also how we use ESP32 to build a simple project like this. And yeah, I think that's it for this video.